Feeling swamped and convinced you need to be everywhere on social media to see results? I hear you. But what if I told you that Pinterest could be the game changer for your business in 2023? Yup, even if you're already stretched too thin. Today, we're diving into the life-changing steps of kickstarting Pinterest for your business, paving the way for explosive growth, financial freedom, and more breathing room in your bustling schedule. And for those of you juggling every platform and thinking you can't afford to drop one, stick around because I've got some real talk about where to invest your precious time for maximum impact. Ready to simplify and amplify? Let's get pinning. Now, can I ask you something? Is it just me, or are you struggling with keeping up with all the social media platforms people make you believe you just need to be on to be successful online? YouTube, IG, TikTok, Google, Twitter, and Facebook. Are you on Threads already? Full disclosure, there's no way I have time to do that right now. As a soon-to-be mom of 2 under 3, plus managing my online business without a team, how the heck am I supposed to do it all? And real talk, is being on all these platforms really going to move the needle, build me this traffic and income I can see for myself in my future? Well, my friend, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. It's not been true for me. Yep, I have built a successful online business on my own terms, on the backbone of literally A, a blog, B, Pinterest, and C, an email list. Yes, once I've had those, I've added this YouTube channel, which I'm now so grateful for and which has been great, but that was only after I've already been making money in my business. Only after I launched my first few digital products and coaching. There was no way in hell that I would have been able to manage another social media on top of managing the ones I got, plus developing a new product. If you go to my IG or my TikTok right now, you'll see what I mean. I've not been focusing on those platforms. Yeah, I'm dipping my toes into them, but right now they're bringing me 0 traffic, 0 customers, and 0 value. So in today's video, I want to talk about Pinterest. Surprise! No, for real. I want to talk about how to get started with Pinterest for business when you're stretched too thin already, when you don't know where to start, or when you're feeling overwhelmed because people are making you believe you need to be on every single platform everywhere. I've built my business on the backbone of Pinterest, and that's the truth. So if you're like me, stretched too thin, but you still want to grow your online business, then in today's video, let me show you how to use Pinterest and nothing else to get some real momentum. Ready for some real traffic and clicks to your website? Then let's do this. So I want to start at the beginning with the question of what is Pinterest for real? So yes, Pinterest is part social media, but Pinterest is also a visual search engine. Similar to Google, which is a search engine too, but there's a difference. Pinterest focuses on visuals. So these visuals or images are called pins and show up instead of text-based search results. And just like on Google, when you click on a result, so a pin, it will take you to the source of the image, which can be a blog post, product page, or any other website page. So instead of seeing a list of text or a video, you're browsing through vertical images or vertical videos. Now, when people click on those images, they land on your page and you're growing the clicks and traffic to your beautiful site. Now, if Pinterest is just another search engine, then why not use Google instead? Well, Google is the biggest search engine out there, right? And that's such a good question too, but I believe there's specific advantages to using Pinterest. Well, first of all, Pinterest is less competitive than Google, which means that you have a better chance of standing out and being seen as a total beginner. Second, Pinterest combines the art of design and search engine optimization. So you can bring your personal creativity to the table, but then mesh it up with some kick-butt strategy. Third, you can post a pin, and if it doesn't perform well, barely anyone will find out. It's like a secret test. You can experiment with different types of content and see what works for your audience. It's not like Instagram, where one bad pic kind of destroys your whole feed. We can take a deep exhale, it's all fine on Pinterest. And fourth, Check this out. Just have a look at this graph here that represents the shelf life of a post on different social media platforms. So a post on Instagram basically becomes irrelevant after 48 hours. A pin on Pinterest can literally live on for months, even years, and bring in consistent traffic over time. And fifth, if you don't want to, you don't have to show your face on Pinterest at all. There is no stress about posting 6 stories per day, 3 reels, 1 carousel post, and write a gazillion captions, all while pretending that your life always looks pretty and organized and ready to be photographed, right? And finally, when it comes to traffic, Pinterest is just simply the bomb. Unlike other social media platforms where people just scroll for fun and stay on the platform, people on Pinterest are used to clicking off the platform. They're trained to do it, and that's super unique for a social media. Now, next, let me share a very easy beginner-friendly way you can get started with Pinterest today that doesn't overwhelm you, that doesn't take you forever, but actually will have a massive impact for your business. And just real quick, before we jump into all those juicy strategy goodies, I wanted to quickly let you know about my totally free Pinterest Masterclass I'm hosting. This is the first time ever that I'm doing this, and in this Masterclass, you can learn the 3 easy steps to triple your traffic and income from Pinterest in just a little over an hour. If you're selling digital products, coaching, or you're an entrepreneur, then this is for you. You'll walk away knowing exactly how to skyrocket the traffic and income of your small online business using the power of Pinterest. Without paying for ads in under 4 hours a month, and even if you're a Pinterest newbie just starting out. I'd love to see you there for my totally free 1-hour masterclass, the 3 easy steps to triple your traffic and income from Pinterest. You can click the link here or in the description box to save your spot and register. It's free and it's gonna be epic. Spots are limited, so make sure to sign up right away. I really can't wait to see you there. And with that, let's jump back into this video. First of all, in step 1, it all starts with content. To get clicks on your pins, you need to have places to lead them to. So for example, an individual blog post or a video or a podcast episode. And each of those content posts then can be turned into multiple pins. When they land on your page from Pinterest, I always make sure to blow people away with my amazing free stuff I share with them. Like, people should think, she's sharing that for free? It's amazing. Like, your paid products must be next level, right? Now, more specifically, I recommend creating long-form content. Now, what is long-form content? Well, it's content dedicated to teaching people about your business and to educate and inspire them to take action with you. So for example, a 2,000-word written blog post. And yeah, I just said the word 1,000, but hang in there, I promise you got this. You can use the help of AI, but always make sure that the post sounds like you and there's a lot of value in it. Or another type of long-form content could be a 10-minute plus video you embed on your blog post and transcribe it. YouTube videos are long-form content. So I'm not saying you need to start a YouTube channel, but some of you may just prefer filming over writing. So embed the video into a post on your website too. And third, what about podcast episodes? For example, 30-minute podcast episodes that you again embed and transcribe and add to your blog. Here's a little inside secret from the fabulous Jenna Kutcher. She shares her weekly podcast episodes on her blog, complete with a summary of the key takeaways. Then she uses that content as the underlying basis for her pins. And yes, all of that content should live on your website. You own your website. You don't own your social media. It's important that you lead the traffic and people that you're gathering to a place that you can control. And that's your website. Awesome job. I hope this makes sense. Give me I got this in the comments so far, so we're on the same page. Next, in step 2, it's time to set up your free Pinterest business account. Your Pinterest profile is a very important piece in your success puzzle. Your profile signals to Pinterest what your account is all about. Based on that, Pinterest shows your pins to people who could be interested. So you want to make sure you give the algorithm the right information. Now, when it comes to using Pinterest for business, you have 2 options. Create a brand new business account or convert your existing personal account into a business account. So I recommend you create a new profile for your business. This way you can focus solely on your business niche and attract your ideal customer without any distractions or mixed signals from your personal account. A new account also gives you a clean slate and you can really focus on providing value and attracting potential customers. So don't be afraid to start from scratch. So the backbone of your Pinterest business profile are your boards. I'd like you to think about your boards as the folders on your computer. These boards or folders help you organize your pins in a meaningful way, and it makes it easier for your audience and the Pinterest algorithm to understand what your profile is all about. So think of your boards as the bigger categories where you organize your pins into. And each pin is then covering a single topic or idea. When someone visits your profile, it should be abundantly clear what you talk about or do in your business. Show if what you do is relevant to that person and how you could help them get their desired results. So create boards that align with your big categories you talk about in your business. So now we already have our content ready. This content is the basis for our pins, so people have a place to click to on your website, and our Pinterest profile is set up with our boards, where the individual pins live inside. Now you're doing fantastic. Now moving on to step 3. Consistency is very important, which means Pinterest wants to see new pins from you on a regular basis. Plus, always also think about it like that more pins equals more people seeing and discovering your content. But pinning doesn't have to be overwhelming, and consistency can mean a lot of things, right? So how much should you pin? And the answer to that is, it depends. Pinterest doesn't provide a specific number of how much to pin, and I don't believe that there is one. Creating poor quality content and pins won't bring you the success you want. If you're burned out because you feel like you constantly have to create pins and new content, you'll eventually stop. So here's what I recommend. Let's create a realistic tailor-made schedule that suits your business, always keeping in mind that quality trumps quantity. Sounds good? Okay, now this could be 1 pin per day, 2 pins per day, 5 pins per day, 15 pins a day. Right now, I'm in a cozy 1 to 3 pins a day flow. I'm sure I could go all in because boy, I have a lot of content because I've been doing this for a long time, but it's just not my season for a pinning spree. So take a second and get honest with yourself. How many pins can you realistically create each week or each month without burning out? A number you can design over and over again, and not just stop after 3 months because it just was too much. Now, I recommend starting with something like 1 pin per day. Or what about 3 pins per week? 3 pins per week, even though you're not pinning every day, is still being consistent. My mantra is consistency and quality over quantity. Now, let me know in the comments what a realistic number sounds like for you. Please, I'd love to know it. And I think it will really help out a lot of other people, seeing that people online sometimes share completely unrealistic expectations that have nothing to do with reality. So comment your number below. I would love to know it. Okay, step number 4 in getting started with Pinterest for your business is to get them from your website onto your email list. So the 3 things you need to get started, and again, this is exactly what I used a couple of years ago, which is Pinterest, so people can find you, a website, so you can share your amazing content for free, and an email list, so you can nurture them, continue the relationship, and having a way to reach them again in the future when you're ready to sell them something. So the goal here now is to get them to subscribe to your email list. And how do you do that? Great question. So to kick things off, I whip up something special, like a freebie, maybe a PDF guide or a handy checklist that I can offer as a gift to my audience. No strings attached. I make sure this free gift is related to one of my blog posts or long-form content, so I can promote the free gift inside that piece of content. There, I encourage people to get the freebie by signing up through the opt-in form. An opt-in form is an online registration form where people can give me their name and email address in return for receiving their gift. One example of an email provider is, for example, ConvertKit. Now, ConvertKit manages everything: my subscribers and unsubscribers, sending out the free gifts once someone's new signs up, but also the emails I send out to my email list. Through my list, I'm able to send one email I write to hundreds or thousands of people at the same time. So over time, I follow up with people. I share about new content and posts, about life updates, but also about promotions I'm having, so discounts, and when I'm launching a new product. I pitch that through my emails as well. Like, email is the #1 way I make consistent sales in my business. Like, can you see how you don't have to rely on creating additional posts for TikTok, IGs, or threads? Like, I don't even understand the difference between that and Twitter, to be honest. Like, my life doesn't need another new shiny thing that's going to take up all my time, but does nothing for my dreams and my business goals. But can you actually see how focusing on only 3 things, your website, Pinterest, and an email list, can totally transform how you do business online? Can you see how easy and fast this process is? And honestly, this is so beginner friendly. Like, there's always room to do more, of course, but why not start with a foundation that actually works? Now, if you thought this video and the strategies here were powerful, then again, let me invite you to my totally free Pinterest Masterclass I'm hosting. In the Masterclass, you'll learn the 3 easy steps to triple your traffic and income from Pinterest in just a little over an hour. If you're selling digital products, coaching, or you're an entrepreneur, then this is for you. You'll walk away knowing exactly how to skyrocket the traffic and income of your small online business using the power of Pinterest, without paying for ads, in under 4 hours a month, and even if you're a Pinterest newbie just starting out. I'd love to see you there. Come join me for this totally free 1-hour masterclass, the 3 easy steps to triple your traffic and income from Pinterest. You can click the link here or in the description box to save your spot and register. It's free and it's gonna be so incredible. Spots are limited, so make sure to sign up right away. Now, I really can't wait to see you there. Now, let me know in the comments if this video was helpful and what your biggest aha moment was. I love to interact with you here inside this community. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to hang out with me, and I hope I could deliver some value for you today. So that's it from me for today. I will see you very soon with a brand new video. You got this. You got this, you can do this, and you're a badass. So with that, I leave you for today, but we'll talk very soon. Now, my name is Katie, and that's it for today. Cheers!